Hello everybody and welcome back to English Path Store. This is an A1 English listening practice episode. In this episode, you can practice your listening, vocabulary, and comprehension. Try to relax and listen carefully. You do not need to understand every word. Just focus on the general idea. Are you ready? Great! Let's begin. Talking about cooking. Today, we are going to talk about cooking and food. Now, I have to tell you something very honest. I do not know how to cook very well. Yes, that's true. Some people love cooking. Some people are amazing cooks. But me? Not really. However, I love eating. And because I love eating, I love talking about food. Food is one of the best parts of life. Food brings people together. Food creates memories. Food connects cultures. And luckily for me, I am married to someone who cooks very well. My wife is an excellent cook. She has what we call a natural talent for cooking. Some people learn cooking slowly, but other people seem to understand cooking naturally. My wife is like that. She understands flavors, ingredients, and recipes. So when she cooks well, that means I eat well, and I am very happy about that. Mexican food. My wife is Mexican, so she often cooks Mexican food. Mexican food is one of my favorite cuisines in the world. One of the foods she cooks often is tacos. I love tacos. Tacos are simple, but they are also very delicious. One of the best things about tacos is that there are many different types. For example, you can have tacos with beef, you can have tacos with chicken, you can have tacos with pork, you can even have vegetarian tacos. And every taco can have different toppings. You can add onions, cilantro, salsa, cheese, avocado, lime. So every taco can taste a little different. My wife sometimes cooks street-style tacos, like the tacos you find in Mexico. They are simple but full of flavor. My cooking attempt. Now, I have tried to cook tacos before, but let me tell you something. My tacos were not very good. One time, I tried to cook tongue tacos. Yes, tacos made with beef tongue. In Mexico, this is called tacos de lengua, but I did not cook them correctly. The meat was not soft. The flavor was not good. So after that experience, I decided something important. Maybe cooking tacos is not my talent. My wife cooks them much better than I do. The only thing I cook well. Eggs. I love eggs. Eggs are simple, healthy, and delicious. And the best thing about eggs is that there are many different ways to cook them. For example, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, boiled eggs, omelets, poached eggs. I usually eat scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are easy to make. You just mix the eggs, cook them in a pan, and add a little salt. Simple and delicious. I eat eggs almost every morning. For me, eggs are the perfect breakfast food. But my favorite breakfast is something called Eggs Benedict. Have you ever tried Eggs Benedict? It is a famous breakfast dish. It usually has English muffins, ham or bacon, poached eggs, and hollandaise sauce. The sauce is creamy and rich. When you cut the egg, the yolk flows out. It is amazing. For me, Eggs Benedict is one of the best breakfasts in the world. Homemade pasta. Another thing my wife cooks very well is pasta. But she does not buy pasta from a box at the supermarket. She actually makes the pasta by hand. Yes, real homemade pasta. She mixes the ingredients, prepares the dough, and creates the noodles herself. And let me tell you something. Homemade pasta tastes very different. It is softer, it is fresher, it has more flavor. Once you try homemade pasta, it's hard to go back to boxed pasta. My favorite type of pasta is ravioli. Ravioli are small pasta pockets with filling inside. They can be filled with cheese, meat, spinach, mushrooms. Ravioli is one of my favorite foods in the world. Actually, I love all Italian food. Pizza, pasta, lasagna, risotto. Italian food is simple but full of flavor. A few years ago, we traveled to Italy, and the food there was incredible. The pasta was fresh, the pizza was amazing. The ingredients were simple but high quality. That trip made me love Italian food even more. Cooking meat. My wife also cooks meat. We like to eat different types of steak, but meat can be expensive, so usually we try to buy cheaper cuts of meat. Even cheap meat can taste great if you cook it correctly. Some people cook meat on a grill, but we don't have a grill, so we cook our meat in a pan. Cooking meat in a pan is simple and effective. You just need a hot pan, a little oil, salt, and pepper, and the result can be very delicious. Honestly, meat tastes good whether it is cooked on a grill or in a pan. Meat is just delicious. Pancakes. My wife also makes amazing pancakes. Pancakes are a classic breakfast food. Most people eat pancakes with maple syrup, but I like to eat pancakes with maple syrup and peanut butter. Yes, I know, that sounds a little strange, but trust me, it is delicious. The peanut butter makes the pancakes richer and more filling. If you have never tried it before, you should try it. Chilaquiles. My favorite Mexican breakfast dish is chilaquiles. Chilaquiles are very popular in Mexico. This dish usually includes tortilla chips, salsa, cheese, cream, and sometimes eggs on top. The tortilla chips become soft in the salsa. The flavor is spicy, creamy, and delicious. For me, chilaquiles are one of the best breakfasts in the world. Family dinner. In our home, we usually cook dinner 5 days per week. The other days, we might go to a restaurant, order food, or eat with family. Sometimes we eat dinner with my parents. Other times we eat dinner with my sister. Family dinners are very important. When I was a kid, my mother cooked dinner every weekday, and we always ate dinner at 6:30 p.m. every day. It was our family routine. We sat at the table, we ate together, and we talked about our day. Dinner time was not just about food, it was about family time. Dinner around the world. In the United States, many families eat dinner around 6 or 7 p.m. But in other countries, dinner is much later. For example, in Spain or Italy, people sometimes eat dinner at 9 p.m. or even 10 p.m. For me, that is very late. I prefer eating dinner earlier, maybe at 5, 6, or 7 p.m. But every culture has different habits, and that is interesting. Trying new foods. One thing I love is trying new foods from different countries. Food is a great way to learn about cultures. When you travel, food tells a story. It tells you about the people, the history, and the traditions. I enjoy food from Mexico, Italy, Japan, Thailand, and India. Every culture has amazing dishes. Will I learn cooking? Maybe one day I will learn to cook better. But honestly, I'm not sure. Cooking requires patience and practice. And right now, I prefer eating instead of cooking. But who knows? Maybe in the future, I will become a better cook. Final question. Before we finish today's episode, I want to ask you something. Do you like cooking, or do you prefer eating like me? What is your favorite food? And what food from your country should everyone try? Leave a comment and tell me. I would love to read your answers. Thank you for listening to English Path Store. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep improving your English. See you in the next episode.